Let's go. Let's go. Those last few laps, we were just trying to keep it clean. We weren't trying to push it. Let's go. Pole position and first place. My wedding day, the birth of my son, an American finishing first at Le Mans. Yes! Yes! Woo! Dallas, get the party room started. Woo! That's right, Snosberry. Defending American soil with American muscle. Hell yeah! Woo!
April 17th, 2024 and May 22nd, 2024. Two dates that bookend my Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup as part of the Gran Turismo World Series of 2024. In 6 rounds of scoring, I secured 2 victories, 3 second-place finishes, and a 4th. I was very excited about my future in Gran Turismo. I was starting to get my stride, and I was really starting to pile up some really good races. However, May 22nd, 2024 would be a day that would haunt me for 419 days. Due to both a lack of practice and the physics update of July 2024, my pace suffered a great deal. I was going from being maybe a half a second to a second slower than some of the top guys to being 3-4 seconds slower than those top guys. And really my confidence was at an all-time low. I could not seem to consistently get good enough results to gain DR. I went from on the verge of A+ to risking falling out of A. I think I, at my peak, was around 48,500, 49,000 DR. And when I really hit rock bottom, I was sitting at about 35,000 DR. And so that big spread, I mean, nearly knocked me out of A. And my confidence, like I said before, was at an all-time low. I really, for the lack of a better word, I hated racing. I did not even want to race in our WRC community seasons and our races. I was really just barely hanging on and felt like maybe I was done with Gran Turismo.
What is going on?
There were, however, some bright spots outside of sport mode, where in October of 2024, I secured not just 1, but 2 victories in our World Racing Community Multi-Class Series.
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Deacon, are you live?
Yes, I am live.
Congratulations. This has been on the cards for a very long time.
My confidence was starting to return to the point where I gave up a nearly 1-minute lead to my teammate so that he and I could finish first, second at a photo opportunity later on in that same championship at Sardinia.
Photo op.
Photo op, 0.3 of a second. What a hell of a comeback. It's Sinister. Seriously, hell of a comeback there at the end, or for making up for that mistake, or the hitting the lap or the wall.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
And to cap off that season, not only would Sinister and I win the team championship running away, but I would finish just a couple of points behind him in 3rd place, with him finishing just a handful of points behind the eventual individual championship winner, Adnap. And so overall, my confidence was starting to come back to me almost 5 months after my last sport mode victory. And if you're looking for a great Gran Turismo racing community, the link to the WRC Discord can be found in the video description. And along the way, our pace did improve thanks to folks like Digit and Tyrannosaurus Rex. Big shout out to both of you. But we are still on a 400+ day win drought in sport mode, including a couple of heartbreaks at a track that I consider myself pretty darn good at. Dang it! And that brings us to July 15th, 2025. 419 days from our last sport mode victory. Now, before we look at the race, I want to thank a bunch of people. First, I want to thank my Twitch and my YouTube communities. You guys have continued to encourage me, support me. It's been huge. I also want to thank Digit. You had a creator workshop where you helped us more on a closed or a small group environment and helped us with our pace. Also, just watching your videos, answering questions of mine, and explaining things has really helped. Also, a huge, tremendous shout out to Tyrannosaurus Rex. I will include both links to both of their channels in the description. Cyrus, you've been a great friend here in Gran Turismo. You've helped me a lot with your lap guides, with your breakdowns of my laps. And so a lot of this victory comes from both of you two. And I want to thank you all. But also, I want to thank my family for really helping me get through this, help supporting me on this journey I've been on. So without any further ado, take it away, Deacon Do. Speaking of slipping in, see if we can't use the slip this time to get a slightly better position. Not sure what to expect out of Vegas Racer. I don't recall them off the top of my head. I will tell you who the GOAT streamer racer is going to be, from the US, is going to be Tyrannosaurus Rex. We're going to pull stamps along as long as we can. I have to be really careful getting too much of a lead. It really did me in last night. You like that, Deuce Doll? You thought I was going somewhere else, huh? How you doing? How you doing, Toots? For those of you that do not know or can't figure it out, Deuce Doll is my wife. I'm doing, how you doing? Did not expect him to break that much. What's going on, Mav? No, Brother John, we can fight this out at the end. I'm not gonna fight you now. We can definitely fight this out at the end. Let's get a good gap on these cars behind us. That was close, chat. We left some skid marks on the track and maybe in the car. We'll see how it works out. Was not intentional, but John and Stamps passed me. Not sure why you're hitting the brakes so much. But I want to stretch this lead out on them. As we get ready to witness and celebrate our first sport mode victory in 419 days, I want to thank you for watching this video. If this is the type of content you like to watch, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Come on. Let's go, baby. Woo! That's the first win in about 14 months since GTWS here at Daytona in the Corvette. That's my first win in sport mode in about 14 months. Yeah, .009 is close, and I'm glad I was recording that.